So it's still very interesting to me that so many years later, I still think there's a slight problem that a lot of Android, phones are basically having. And this particular problem is the fact that a lot of times when you're going through and using some sort of a device, is that whenever you're going through and using some sort of an iPhone, I tend to see that for some reason, a lot of iPhone applications are better in this case than a lot of Android applications. And I still think as a whole, that's still pretty much the case. It's kind of interesting to me that so many years later, we're still kind of running into this type of problem. Now, this used to happen just within a few applications. So applications like, Snapchat and some other apps like that, I was able to see, people were able to see that for the most part, if you're loading up something like Snapchat inside of your iPhone and Snapchat inside of your Android phone, it was just going to be a little bit more of a glitchy experience inside of your Android phone. That was kind of what the consensus was at the time. It slowly got better and better, but still to this day, when I open up applications like, Instagram or Snapchat or even TikTok, and I'm just going through and using them on like a lot of different devices that I own, it's interesting how, it's when compared to my iPhone apps, my Android applications still aren't as optimized as my iPhone applications. Now, I use both almost in tangent. I use them all the time, but it really doesn't even depend. Like, you really start to notice those things when you go back like 3 generations of Android phones. So when you go back to something like a Samsung Galaxy S22 or Samsung Galaxy S21, a Google Pixel 6, or maybe even like a Pixel 7, when you compare those phones against 3 or 4-year-old iPhones, those iPhones are more optimized on those applications, it seems like, than my Android phones. Even opening up the applications and moving them around and just even the whole entire experience with them, they're just not as optimized for the long duration of time as something like my iPhones are. So this is something that I still feel like is a problem. It's funny because we're about to get in 2025, but I'm still kind of seeing this type of situation come about, right? Now, I think there's been lots of improvements to kind of fix these things. So for the last couple of years, Samsung, Google, a lot of other manufacturers have been going through and fixing a lot of these, types of issues as well, which has been really cool. But it does still seem to me, and I want to hear everyone else's thoughts on this too, it still seems to me that for the most part, if you're going to go through and, use a particular iPhone compared against an Android, the applications, there's still some things going on with these applications that are still kind of bugging me the wrong way. Seems like they're just not as optimized for the most part as some of these other devices. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, till then.